Good morning and happy pre-hump day. Welcome to Show Me St. Louis. I'm Malik Wilson. So the Blues are taking on the Minnesota Wild tonight for the 5th game in round 1, the series, and to keep up the excitement for the playoffs. Dana DiPiazza is at the St. Louis Science Center this morning to give us an inside look at a new interactive exhibit that shows the science behind the sport of hockey. Dana, I am interested in this. Please take it away.
Malik, I wish you were here right now because this place is so cool. Not only does it show the history, but it also shows, like you said, the science behind hockey. So I'm also standing here today with Mr. Neville Crenshaw. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Yeah,
now, a lot of super cool things here today that we don't normally see in the Science Center. So talk to me about it.
Yeah, I think that's one of the coolest things about this exhibition is that it's not the typical thing that we would have here at the Science Center. We get to talk about the science behind a very popular sport in hockey. We get to talk a little bit about the history behind us. And one of the coolest things I think in the exhibition is this little rink right here, which showcases the difference between hockey of the past, which is closest to us. It's wooden boards, it's chicken wire. They're wearing barely any protective gear whatsoever. And then on the far side, we've got the future, or today. We've got, real safety gear. We've got, the Plex boards and that are easier to see through. It's just going to be an illustration of how far we've come in about 100 years.
So we think hockey's dangerous now. We can't even imagine what it was like back then.
Oh yeah, I mean, people would refuse to wear any kind of headgear for quite a long time, and I think even until the 90s, there were a lot of players that didn't wear any headgear at all.
That is wild.
Yeah.
There are also so many different interactive activities throughout this little area here, so different games you can play. They even have some sticks over there. Explain that little board that's over there, the shuffleboard.
Yeah, so there's a lot of science and engineering that goes into a game like hockey, and one of the things we want to showcase is that smooth ice is going to be better ice. It's faster, it's going to be a lot more predictable, and that's why those ice resurfacers exist.
Absolutely. Now we've made our way over to a very pretty area of this exhibit, so we're seeing some pretty popular names here. What's going on?
Yeah, this is a fun part of the exhibition. We often don't get to go into the locker room. Sometimes in post-game you might be able to see them, but it's not a place that we get to spend a lot of time. So here you go. Now you can spend some time in the locker room. And of course we've got some of the biggest names throughout the NHL and in women's hockey as well. But most important, I think, for us are going to be these two bins from the Blues here. We worked with the Blues to provide these materials, and it's just great to be able to see O'Reilly and Kyrou here. Some of the gear that they would actually use as they're playing the game and get up and close and personal with it. It's just a lot of fun.
Super, super cool. Now, there is glass right here, so you can't just snag the jersey, unfortunately. It's very tempting, though.
Yeah, definitely something that we've thought about putting it on for a little bit for a photo.
Yeah, because you just want to smell it a little bit.
No, not so much
Nothing
that for
too
me.
creepy. You don't have to lie to us. Maybe you want to take a little whiff. Okay, so we're doing something pretty cool for Show Me St. Louis viewers, right?
Yeah, I think this is great to be able to showcase just a little sliver of what this exhibition has to offer.
Yeah, so we'll have all the details on the screen for you here in just a second. That way you can come on over. How long will this exhibit be here?
We're here until Labor Day, so you got all summer to check it out. We hope
Nice.
you will as well.
What better time to have it than right now? They're doing so well.
I know. Hopefully they go all the way.
Super exciting. So again, all that information right here for you on your screen. And I hear we're going to be doing some sort of ticket giveaway too.
Oh, cool.
So pretty exciting stuff. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, Malik, put your comfy clothes on. Get on over here because there's so many interactive and fun games and things. And you don't want to miss out.
I definitely would be down there. Isn't there like a little hockey section where you can like play a little hockey in there as well? Like an interactive section?
There is. There is. So the Show Me viewers will have to stay tuned because I think we're going to be showing that pretty soon.
Woo, we can't wait. We can't wait. Thank you so much, Dana.